Hey, I'm still here. I just thought that the view might be more interesting to look at than my smiling face. This is a little bit of a picture of what I've been driving through. Actually, this is probably the worst view that I've had so far, but when there are good views, there's absolutely nowhere to pull over. There's no shoulder to the road whatsoever. And it's been really difficult. Every time I see this, a fantastic view, I'm like, oh, I have to get this on film. But it just, there's never an opportunity. But this, it still looks fabulous. I'm really not used to this kind of view. I actually went to high school in Virginia, in the western part of the state. So we would go hiking near our home and come across sections of the Appalachian Trail. So that gives you an idea of kind of where I was. We lived kind of in a valley tucked inside the mountain range. And, I hiked all over those mountains. And I knew that these mountains were very different, but it's still just crazy to be here and see them. There's totally different plant life. The colors of the dirt and the rock are completely different. And the mountains themselves, they're just shaped differently. They look very different. One of the things about Colorado that's kind of different from the Appalachian mountains is that a lot of these mountains just have raw, sections of rock and crust just thrust up out of the earth, and you can see the bare rock, and you can kind of start to get an idea of just, how these mountains were formed. And it's a little bit scary to think about these giant slabs of rock thrust up out of the ground at a 45-degree angle. What could do that? It's just so powerful. And I'm just a little bit in awe. In Virginia, you don't get that same feeling. There's not big chunks of rock sticking up out of the top of the ridges and stuff. It's all very heavily forested and very green and very beautiful. But they don't have the raw majesty of the Rockies. So, it's so different. I feel a little bit like I'm on a different planet, which is actually really exciting and cool for me. I'm really enjoying it. So, I have made an attempt now to capture some of the view. Like I said, I know it's not as amazing as it could be. I'll try to get some pictures, hopefully along the way somewhere. But I just wanted to kind of describe what my experience is right now, just driving through all these crazy views and just amazing landscape. So it's just I keep in my car, all I keep saying is wow, oh my gosh, wow. It's pretty funny.